Hi everyone, we're going to find the derivative of e to the x divided by y power equals x minus y. We're using implicit differentiation, and we're also going to use our differentiation for our natural exponential functions. So since we're using implicit differentiation, we have both the x and the y, so we have to differentiate both sides of the equation here. So I'll just set it up for you. And just remember, derivative of x with respect to x equals 1. I'm also going to write derivative of y with respect to x as y prime. It just looks better when you get complicated equations. So let's go ahead and differentiate this. According to our rules for differentiation, we get e raised to the xy power times the derivative with respect to x of x, y equals, now let's differentiate this. Derivative of x is just 1 times the derivative of x divided by derivative of x, but that equals 1. So we're just going to put 1 minus derivative of y is 1 times the derivative of y with respect to x. So that's going to be, instead of derivative of y with respect to x, we're going to put y prime. All right, now that we have that, let's go ahead and do this piece here using the quotient rule. So you take your denominator times the derivative of x, which is 1, minus x times the derivative of y, and that's going to be y prime times y prime. And this is all divided by your denominator squared, and then we still have our 1 minus y prime. Now next up I'm going to do is I'm going to break this up and put this y squared under each piece. I'm also going to distribute this to each piece because I'm going to have to solve for y prime. So when I do that, what I'm going to get is e to the xy power times, and this is going to be a y divided by y squared, minus x, I'm going to put that in front, e to the xy power divided by y squared, and this was times our y prime, and that equals 1 minus y prime. All right, and the only thing I'm going to do different here, and I just want to show you this, this part is 1 divided by y. So I'm going to erase this and write this as 1 divided by y. And so now we can simplify further, and we're going to group our y primes together. So that means we're going to have y prime, I'm moving this guy over, minus this part. So this is going to be x e to the xy power divided by y squared y prime equals, and then we have our 1 minus this. So this is 1 minus, go ahead and multiply those two together, e to the xy power divided by y. All right, now that you have that, we can pull out our y prime here. So y prime equals 1, well, let's see, times 1 minus x e to the xy power divided by y squared equals, let's get a common denominator here. So if I want y under here, I have to multiply 1 by that. So we'll write this as y. And this is going to be y minus e x to the y power. All right. Now what we can also do is get your common denominator for this side. So if I need a y squared here, I'm going to have to also make this y squared. And that's how I do it, so I don't have to keep writing lines. Now we're just going to divide, solve for y prime, so divide both sides by this quantity here. So basically what we're going to get is y prime equals y minus e raised to the xy power divided by y, all divided by y squared minus xe to the xy power divided by y squared. All right, and this simplifies. Remember, this is dividing. I'm going to go ahead and use this. I hope it doesn't confuse you. But you just flip this around and multiply. So this is like y squared divided by this part. So this is going to be y squared minus x e to the xy power. So basically, I'm just going to erase this part. And now let's simplify this. Y goes into y squared, y times. So your final answer is going to be y times y minus e to the xy power. I just multiplied these two. All divided by y squared minus x e to the xy. And that's it. Thank you. Have a nice day. Bye-bye.